welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here and to do this video, which is going to be a review of one of my Louis Vuitton small leather goods called the Pochette Kirigami. Now on this channel we do videos about fashion, we do videos about tech life, beauty. If you like any of those things and if you enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe so you can get all of the information and you can continue on this journey with me. So I'm just going to jump right into it. The Pochette Kirigami is a small leather good that comes in 3 parts, and I found this one in Heathrow. I wasn't really even looking for this piece, but when I saw it, I really liked it. So it comes basically with this big piece, which you can kind of use as a clutch or just a collective bag for maybe a book or a small iPad. That has this middle pouch like this, and it comes with a small pouch too. So it's a super cute little set, and the way that it comes packaged is each is inside of one another. This one has this rose ballerine interior. You can see that right there. Beautiful soft leather. It's very, very soft. It's a lot softer than the other items I have. Within that is this middle piece with a bright red color, and you can see it has the Louis Vuitton Paris label up there. And it's just a little envelope fold, so the way that fits is just right in here like this. And then finally it has this smallest piece, and the color of that is the darkest shade, which is a beautiful burgundy color. And you can see in here that I already have some items, and I'll talk about what I use these for, and just sort of my experience with them so far. I've had them for a couple of months now, maybe 2 months, and I've just started to figure out what I'm using them for. I bought this item for $467.85 in the UK in Heathrow. That's where I like to do my luxury shopping because you can always get a really good deal. This one is great because I don't really use a wallet. I just use my 6-key ring holder for pretty much everything. I'm a minimalist when it comes to wallets. In here, I do have just cash when I need it. And you can see that it does fit quite a bit within here. I'll tell you the dimensions in a second, but you can fit change in there. I wouldn't recommend just keeping change because it could kind of get loose, especially smaller change like dimes. Quarters are pretty much okay, but I had it pretty stuffed, so it was fine. I also have this wad of cash, which I use when I need to pick up my laundry. And here I just have 3 cards. I have my Metro card, and then I have my debit card, my insurance card, and a gift card. So those all fit fine. There's room for more if you want to stuff it. This is what the cards look like in there. If I just put those 4 cards in there, right here, you can see there's a lot of room to just sort of add items within here. And that's why I really like this, because it does give you a lot of room. So I could fit this whole fat wad of cash. It's so funny, it's mostly like 1s and 5s. And it fits great, and it's just really easy to use. I really like this item. Just throw it in any purse, and I always have my cash whenever I need it. The next item is this middle piece with the bright red sort of lining. I love the color of this one the most, and I know that some people use this for lipsticks or for other cosmetics, and I think that's a great use for it, but I just don't carry around that many cosmetics with me. I did use this along with a clear purse where I just fit a bunch of my small leather goods inside of it, and in that purse I use this for deodorant, and I think some hair bands and some other items. Oh, I have one on my arm, I should take it off. But this is great for just sort of like all those in-between items. I really love the color on the inside. It does give you some room. It does give you some room there. One thing that this is really good for is for use when you're traveling. So here I have my passport inside of a case. I like to keep it in this. It kind of keeps it clean. And also I want to note that I have the double thick passport, so it has double the pages of a normal passport. And even with the case, I can fit that in here, no problem. There's still extra room if I want to put any boarding information or my ticket in here. So the next time that I travel, I think that this is a really good item to just kind of organize my documents. Now if I just put my passport in there, I'll show you what that looks like if I take it out of this case. Like I said, this is a very thick passport because I do travel a lot. I just had to get a refill. And so if I put just the passport in here, you can see that there's so much room. So if you have a family and you're kind of keeping track of all the passports and documents, this is a great item for travel, because I just have my one passport in here and it's shaky. There's a lot of additional room in here. And finally, we have the biggest of the 3 items in here. And this is sort of just the perfect size for a clutch when you just want to throw your phone in there, and maybe just a couple of other items. So I'll show you what fits in here. I can just put like some sunglasses, maybe a pen too, right here. There's so much room in this bag. I can put my cell phone in here. This is an iPhone 6. Long story, I lost my other phone. You can put the other items in here. So here is the little small piece. I'm just gonna throw that in here too. And so right now we still have a lot of storage room. This isn't even the most compact way to put this all together. And maybe I wanna throw my passport in there just to show you. You can throw that in there. There's still a lot of room. Let's see what else we got here. I'm just picking things up on my desk. I've got some nail polish here. I'm gonna put that in here. And this is where it kind of starts to get a little bulky. You have to reorganize what you want, but I'll put 2 nail polishes in here just to show you the capacity that this thing has. So now we're kind of like filled to the brim, and you can just clip it over. That's the nice thing about having a little bit of extra room up at the top here and at the bottom, is you can fit a lot of stuff in here. Now, what I like most about this is how versatile it is. You can buy a chain. You can buy this on Amazon. I think this was like less than $10. It took me a while to find the right chain on Amazon. But it's just basically a gold chain that I'm using when I'm tired of carrying things in my hands, because I don't like to just like have to be carrying things in my hand, especially if I have a lot of items in here. So what you can do is just use this with the bag. I did this, I went on a date this week and I just used this as sort of a clutch slash shoulder bag. So here you can just guide the chain in there and then close it. And if you're careful to not like pop this button out, that's like a big deal. When you're pulling this, don't pull the chain up, just make sure that it's hanging like this. You can use it as a shoulder bag. And I think that that's a really nice use of this, as kind of expanding it from just a small leather good to being used really as a handbag, like when you're going out. And I think it looks really nice with this chain. It's super convenient. Like when you get tired of holding it with your hands, you can put the chain on it, and then you can put the chain inside of the bag as well if you want to hold it as a clutch again. I love this for events. I actually bought this because I'm going to a couple of events this year and next year that I wanted to just have like a small little bag that I can carry along with me, and then thought about adding this chain to it. Really helped to seal the deal. It's kind of like you get 3 in 1. You get a bag and then 2 small leather goods. These items also stack inside of each other. So here I'm taking the middle bag, the medium size, and I'm putting it sort of vertically inside of the bigger bag. And then this smallest one, and I'm going to place that horizontally. That's gonna go horizontally there because it just fits right in. Like, they're so cute. They just are inspired by origami, really fit well inside of each other, work as a set. And now I still have room for my phone. So I can sort of put that on top, and it kind of looks like this right now. A little bit of room here, but because it does stretch like I showed you before, this usually isn't a problem, and right now that little bag is full, as you saw. And then you just pull this over, and it snaps. So that does close. I personally don't like having this middle item in here because I feel like it's just a little too tall. If you look closely, you can see like this is where it sort of bends over, and I feel like it's a millimeter too tall. I don't know if this item was made like slightly big. I don't know. I'm probably not going to use it all together in that way, but I do love that I can use it with the small case, put my phone in there, put my 6-key ring holder in there, put my sunglasses in there, and just carry this as a go-to little clutch slash shoulder bag when I need just a small piece for a night out or an event. Overall, I think that this was a really good buy for the price. It is $660, which is pricey, but for a Louis Vuitton small leather good, and not only for that, but for like a little clutch handbag, a accessories case, and a coin purse, all from Louis Vuitton for that price, I don't think that you can beat the value that you get for this set. It's just a beautiful, soft, small leather goods set. If you're looking for something like this, I love the colors inside of them. I love that they're all different. I've been satisfied with it. I think it was for sure something that I would buy again, especially for the price that I got at Heathrow, which was $450-ish. I'm definitely gonna get some good use out of this, and hopefully I'll keep it in pretty good condition for a while. If I do start seeing some rubbing from that chain, I'm probably gonna stop doing that, but I haven't seen any rubbing yet. I did spend a whole night using it as a clutch. So that's what those edges look like still. If I do have any issues, I will report back, but so far I haven't had any, and so I just kind of like that as a little hacker idea. But yeah, I was just pleasantly surprised. I didn't even know this existed. I found this in my search for Pochette Felici, which I'm still not able to find in the monogram. It also comes in epi leather if you're more into that. I believe that the colors are the same as the interior colors. I'm going to link to both of those items as well as the chain in the show notes. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel so you can get more videos just like this one out there. Thank you again so much for listening, and I'll see you next time.